Hey guys, GuildMaster, game 2 today. It's going to be myself versus the Kilt. We actually got him out to get some games in. It's been a minute. Man, boy, that thing on my nose looks ginormous. I'm going to zoom in on that.
Your nose.
Well, yeah. I got, there's a pimple not quite right. Well, I look like a monster. Ugh.
Hey, I've got daughters. I know better than to point out giant things like that, but we're going to call them Pistolio.
Yeah, everyone's going to like, look at that second head on your face.
Jeez, man, you need to do that. DJ, the red-nosed Guildmaster.
He looks like he's freaking drunk. So,
I thought you hit the devil's lettuce before you came in.
I needed the devil's lettuce. We don't endorse that around here. We're more edible guys, you know. We're adults.
You couldn't tell.
So anyway, now that we're talking about doing all this illegal stuff, back to this. So I'm running the same list. Like I said, I'm going to try and make this work for the next year. So it's my Airborne. 1 airborne company, 4 or 8 Hueys total, 2 squads of infantry, 7 guys with a Dragon and M60, command, 1 set of scout Humvees with TOW 2s, a 4-pack of TOW 2 equipped Humvees. Also in that formation is 2 groups of 5 Sheridans. Okay, then support set of Paladins with an FO. Again, 4 Sergeant Yorks, which have actually been doing really good these last few games. A set of militia, and a 4-pack of Stinger-equipped Humvees, and 4 A-10s, man. 1/5 of the army is aircraft. So that's the list, 95 points. We'll see how it goes. I'm picking defend against NATO players, maneuver and attack against Soviet or Warsaw Pact. So we'll see if we can figure out what we want to do with this list. We'll go over to the Kilts list, and then we'll roll up mission and go from there.
Alrighty guys, so a list you've kind of seen before. So running a FV432 company with awesome models. I got full squad of Laws and Carl Gustavs with Milan 2s. 2 of those, 4-pack of Milan 2s, the HQ. These guys are going to be substituting in as scimitars. They are FV432 30s. A pack of Challenger 1 Romars, 4 Abbots, 4 Milan compact turrets, 3 Chieftain Marksmans, and 4 Harriers. I'm probably going to go for maneuver this turn. And back to DJ.
Because you're racing, that's why.
Well, you showed up with stuff painted.
I showed up with an entire painted army the first time because I thought that was the rule.
It used to be.
It is.
Used to good.
We're talking about the good old days when people showed up with painted armies. I'm going to aim this way so you don't see my nose.
It doesn't matter, man.
Yeah, it's there. So we're doing Valley of Death, and you're talking about painted armies, but here's the Kilt's trying something new. He's trying winter camouflage.
2 pumps in the rook player. Woo!
So what we're doing Valley of Death. He has 2 objectives here, and my 2 deployment zones are here. In reserves are my 4 A-10s, a group of Sheridans, a group of infantry, and there's one other thing in reserve. Nope, that's it. And then militia. I have my Yorks and Stingers, Humvees over here with some infantry. Over there, some Sheridans, artillery with spotter, and the scouts. And then your deployment zones is big square here, Kilt. What'd you kind of do?
So I basically positioned myself to be able to rush up the sides as best I could. I got my artillery in the back, even though I can't use it for a whole turn.
Okay.
And in reserve, I have my aircraft and my tanks because I get immediate reserves.
Okay.
So either way, I'm rolling for something turn 1.
Okay.
And it's basically just going to try and gain as much ground as possible to catch them in the open.
Okay. So what, you have your marksman here?
Yes, marksman, my Milan compact turrets, which are useless this turn. So I'm just going to try and do my best to position them to get shots on high-value targets. And then all my infantry's in the vehicles.
Okay. And that's a group here and a group here.
And then the scimitars beside the main body with the Milans.
Okay. All right, guys. So that's going to be turn 1. Objectives are live. Turn 6. I have to repel him by turn 6. We'll be back after British turn 1.
After these
NATO wave.
NATO wave. Go ahead. Go over your turn, buddy.
All right. So simple turn. Rolled for reserves. Ended up getting Challenger 1 Romars. because if I would have got the Harriers, it would have just been roll again. So might as well bring the heavy metal onto the field. Everybody just kind of moved up or dashed to try and get in position. And that's pretty much it. So time to survive the first round of shooting.
Ugh, I might not have too much. All right. We're going to American Airborne turn 1. We'll be back.
Airborne.
So that was the end of American turn 2. The guys failed the blitz. These guys just kind of straightened up. These guys drove behind the hill. Infantry ran up, occupied both buildings. Couldn't really do much. Artillery ranged in, knocked out an Abbott. These guys are kind of, some were too deep in the woods, so some moved, fired and missed. And then the scouts kind of ambushed, bailed out and knocked out one of the scimitars.
Milan compact turrets.
Oh, the Milan compact turret. And then they...
113 with a missile.
Then
No,
they, it's like a 113.
No, it's a
Or
113
114.
links.
Yeah, I think it's 114 actually.
113 C and B like the Dutch get, or
Oh.
links like the Canadians get with a Milan compact turret on top.
Oh, okay. Well, they passed their shoot and scoot. So they just kind of spread them out actually. Going on to British turn 2.
Alrighty. So moved up, did some stuff. My tanks decided they were going to get stuck on the rail bed. At least the back two did. Over here, repositioned and fired into the infantry, killing one with the APCs, killing another guy with the AA unit.
No.
Over there, the...
You're good. I think you're good. You're good on that, bouncing it.
I thought so.
Okay, the scimitars over there lit up the Humvees and killed one, bailed him. The APCs with the recoilless rifles just shot the machine guns and bailed out the other one. And tried to do another bail with the 432, just bailed him, double bailed him. The MCTs tried to fire at the Sheridans and missed. And my aircraft failed to show up.
All right then, so we're going on to American turn 2. No reserves yet, so we'll see what happens. Infantry failed to unpin. One Humvee got back in, one didn't. It's kind of it right now. I didn't roll for my militia. Oh well, I'll roll for them this time. Okay, so that was the end of American turn 2. Go down to turn 3. These guys stayed pinned, fired their laws, missed. Some of the guys got out of the woods. We did blow up one transport. Everyone else shot and missed. These guys opened up, bailed one, destroyed one. And then militia popped in the auto shed and bailed out an Abbott. Artillery hit again, but they bounced all the shots. Going on to British turn 3.
So, did big turn here, let's call it that.
The British did stuff.
Yeah,
Did a lot of
British.
stuff.
We had a good killing. Challenger back there decides he doesn't want to get off the train tracks. He likes them that much. Lead guy was going good, then he got stuck on the front. One guy tried to shoot at the Sheridan and missed. MCT shot at the Sheridan and killed one.
Does he stay?
Milan's shot at the Sheridan, missed.
No, he gets away.
The scimitars lit up the Humvees, killed two.
This one just ran away.
Yeah. Okay, we got rid of that unit. Aircraft came in and wrecked house over with the artillery. They killed the foo and one already, and the other guy got back in.
Yep. And then my infantry on pinned at least over here.
Okay. They got the guy up the dragon launcher up top. Kind of got lit up by a 30
Yeah,
mil.
he did. One guy got back in. Yeah, that's it. Now I get to roll for reserves.
Yeah. My Abbas tried shooting at the
Nothing. Oh.
militia in the building and failed to hit.
Okay.
Back
Going
to
on
you.
to American turn 3 and no reserves. So we'll see what happens here. American turn 3, no reserves. The only thing I did was knock out one, bail one, kill a guy out of here. Fired and missed these guys. My laws actually knocked out two of them. And then my Sheridans whiffed on everybody. Artillery couldn't fire. Militia rolled up and assaulted and took out two Abbotts and forced another one to run away.
You got the one because he was bailed out already.
Oh, make an excuse.
He's still dead, Bucky.
Yeah.
And then the one guy fired and missed at the Romars. We're going on to turn 4 British. It's not looking too good for Americans right now. I got...
Let's see, the Harriers come back. They do.
Ah, them bastards. All right, we'll be back. Go over your round. But
Alrighty, so it was a very painful and hopefully at the same time.
Looks like one gets back in,
Yep.
which is just enough.
All right, wasn't painful enough. So I lost 2 out of 3 Harriers that were still left.
Does he stay?
But I bailed out all 3 Sergeant York, 3 out of 4 Sergeant Yorks. 2 got back in.
Infantry, no, good on
The marksman and the
Militia.
Abbott vaporized militia.
Stay.
Oh wow, the one guy sticks around.
And they unpin as well.
Okay. The chieftains, I'm sorry, Challenger 1 moved up and vaporized a Sheridan. Milan's tried to pop another Sheridan and
I get a reserve.
didn't work. Hey, that's pretty much it. It was painful and I thought it would be better, but that's how it is sometimes. Back to DJ.
Okay. I got one reserve. I got to figure out what I want to bring in. We'll bring in the A-10s. I need the A-10s. American turn 4. The A-10s did come in off of reserves, which is good. Other than that, we killed one infantry base. The A-10s knocked out one Challenger or more. They're kind of split up a little bit, so they got to move. Sheridan's backed up in the woods. Not looking too good. Militia, brave as all get out, ran up and threw a wall and missed. Now we're going on a British turn 5.
Yep.
Although we did knock out 3 of the 4 Harriers.
Yeah,
So,
let's see if they come back. Hey, they're still coming back in. They are not done with you yet.
oh, they're going to be at this one. We'll be back after British turn 5.
We'll see. We'll see. Killed a Sergeant York. My Harriers decided to come in and edge our Sergeant Yorks. Did an assault. It was a rather bloody assault. I've only got 2 bases left.
I get 1 coming
In the squad plus 2 Milan teams.
Jets
Killed
are
a Sheridan. And that's pretty much it. Hey, I'm just trying to do my best to be aggressive and push in.
Okay, we're going to do... I think I'm going to bring in my Sheridans. I got to see where they come in at. My Jets are coming back, so we'll be back. You have American turn 5. Not very good. Sheridans came on. Didn't do much, but we killed the one Milan and smushed the other one. Jets came in, weathered the storm, knocked out another tank. Them guys just kind of stayed there. They moved up on the objective. That's kind of it, man. These guys moved up. Going on to British turn 6.
Yep, this is the turn where I got to get on the objective.
Right, you have to keep you 8 inches away from it. You have to start and end on it.
Yeah.
So, we'll be back.
Had some interesting time here. Scimitars rolled up and decimated some Humvees. Killed the Sheridan assault, bailed out 1 Paladin.
Nope, does he stay? No, they go away.
Marksman's moved up and knocked out 2 of the Sergeant Yorks.
He does.
He turned around and lit up tried to light up a Sheridan. Milan's took out 2 Sheridans and the Jet came in and strafed the other ones, killing 1, bailing 2. Abbott tried to do something, couldn't do anything.
It's going to be helicopters coming in.
That's about it right now.
Jets are coming back in.
And yeah, Jet flies off. So back to DJ.
All right, we got my infantry's coming in. We'll see what we can do.
Here probably would have been like your only best.
Well, they come on both sides,
okay.
and I would have to randomly roll. They'd come on this side here.
Okay.
So that was the end of American turn 6. Them guys didn't get back in, but they didn't run.
Oh, you repelled it, didn't you? Because he's outside of...
Well, when it comes to his turn, well, these guys here, I think they're within 8 as well. So,
And he gets back in.
okay.
So I'm good.
So we're still on the objective. So back to my thing. That guy ran away. Helicopters came and landed over here. York moved up. Couldn't seal the deal. Did a gun run. Knocked out 2 of the vehicles with the A-10s. Knocked out a marksman. That's kind of it right now. We're still in a limbo battle of repelling not being repelled. So we're going to turn 7 British.
Okay, so
Try and fight it.
No, I'm calling it because technically I'm just calling it at this point.
That dude isn't,
He's
bad morale, so he wouldn't hold it anyway.
exactly. So like technically he didn't start the objective. These guys were just out. I'm calling it anyway, calling it a British victory.
yeah, I still got Earl Gustovs I can throw at you, laws I can throw at you.
Well, the fact is that like if you'd get back in and stay, or if I get this infantry on there, then it would back to being contested.
Yeah.
I'm just calling it so that way. 'Cause like I'm at this point, I'm pretty hurt. There's not much I can do.
Yeah.
So good game, buddy.
Yeah, it was a rough game.
Yeah. I still have to try to figure when's a good mission to do defend and which ones to do attack.
I mean, it was a good mission. It was just hard. I pushed harder than I normally push.
We have to on this because
Yeah.
my army's such small and elite. There's no armor. I hit like a truck, but like I'm almost thinking maybe put all my Sheridans in reserve, but then I have no anti-armor.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep the list. It's definitely not optimized. There's a few times that I could really do some stuff.
I mean, it's almost guaranteed a game you're going to lose a game. You're almost guaranteed to lose at least one. And not everybody Hungry Army is good at everything.
Oh no.
I mean, I get it.
Well, that game, you just rolled your side on that.
Well, yeah,
I'm pretty good at everything so far.
You have
been able to pull it off. I haven't had anywhere I've had to pull things off. So I don't know how it would do me having to remove things.
Yeah.
But so far, every game I've played with both the Americans and the Israelis has been pretty good. Israelis, I struggle a little bit on the defensive when I have units off the table because the infantry don't have.
Well, the other thing is you haven't had to deal with deep yet.
Yeah.
I haven't had any.
If you had deep, like you would have anything on the board just about
That
one.
affects the Israelis, not the Americans, because they're in 1-1-3s.
Yeah.
It's a bit different there. But
Yeah.
the American list definitely can hold
Yeah.
for its own in
Yeah.
90% of the missions I've played.
Yeah.
I haven't played it in
Oh,
the
wow.
moving models, so that's
Yep.
a bit different. But
All right, guys, we're gonna call it. So you get a little bit louder. Get the magic crowd.
Yeah.
We got the cleric,
Yeah, boy.
Wolfman, the Kilt. And I'm the Guildmaster.
Like, share, subscribe.
That's that. Yeah, that stupid thing we say.
Hang around.
Yep. And remember, guys,
Buy merch.
always seize the objective.